What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, so back again for another video. Man, today we got a video uploaded by Cosmic Wonder. This one's called Doctor Strange 2 Trailer Update and Villain Reveal, Multiverse of Madness, Plot Details. So, apparently we're going to talk about some potential upcoming Doctor Strange trailer and our villain slash Multiverse of Madness plot details. Let's get it, man. But before we do it, y'all let me know down below in the comments, how was your day? Hopefully it was pretty good. Mine was pretty straight. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Let's see what Warren has to say.
What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. And
I saw his little ad too on, I think it's on Instagram, about the whole G Fuel, his little skit. It's pretty good, man. I liked it.
We have some Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness news. Now, I know it's actually been a pretty long time since we've
This comes out
news
in March, right?
Doctor Strange 2.
Relatively
but today,
soon.
for those fans who are really excited for this movie, we have some great news for you. And I know a lot of people, of course, are excited for Spider-Man No Way Home.
3 months away with no trailer.
That the ending and the events of Spider-Man No Way Home are going to tie directly into Multiverse of Madness. In fact, that ending that we see in the trailer where Doctor Strange says they're coming through and I can't stop them.
I think that's like directly at the end of the movie. Yeah. Like, it's probably going to
that looks
hang
to be
off somewhere
pretty
after
much
that.
when the multiverse breaks into madness. But we'll know soon enough what the actual story plot is going to be, or at least a little bit of a tease of it, because the teaser trailer for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness should be coming pretty soon. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on
didn't this movie,
the
didn't it get pushed back?
Especially when that trailer is going to be
Marvel
coming
pushed
out.
all their
Let's
movies
talk
back?
about right now what we've heard. We've heard a little bit about the trailer, and thanks to some leaks, it looks like we could have a villain reveal. With so much happening in one movie, the repercussions of Spider-Man No Way Home, the events of WandaVision tying into multiple...
Is it Shumagorath? That's what people's been saying. It's going to be Shumagorath. And wasn't it earlier, like real early in the film? Like a lot of people early when the film was first being talked about was saying it was going to be Nightmare. So I was really curious, and I really wanted to see the whole Nightmare thing. Like Nightmare be the main villain. But Shumagorath might be where it's at. Let's see.
Multiverse of Madness. The possibility of villains coming from other universes. There's just so much that could be going on. It's nice to get a look at who a potential main villain could be.
Right.
But first, let's talk about that teaser trailer, because I know a lot of people are wondering, when exactly is this coming?
Right.
According to a report from the account Big Screen Leaks, who is a very reliable
source
and a friend of the channel's, they stated the other day, just got word that the first trailer for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is done and ready to go, hoping to get some details.
They're gonna drop it.
Now, of course, with the hype of
with
Spider-Man No Way Home,
yeah,
we sometimes lose sight of the other huge Marvel movies that are coming. And like I mentioned, and like everybody should know by now, Spider-Man No Way Home directly connects to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Just like how Spider-Man No Way Home is picking up right where Far From Home left off, pretty much Doctor Strange...
I heard a lot of people didn't like this trailer for that show right there.
No Way Home is gonna leave off.
Don't know why.
The fact that the trailer is done and we should be getting it soon makes perfect sense. In fact, more often than not recently, Marvel Studios trailers overlap with films releasing in the theaters, just like Shang-Chi was in theaters, but we were getting trailers for the Eternals. And since Doctor Strange is going to play such a huge role in Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home is going to most likely tease upcoming events in Multiverse of Madness, the fact that they would release the trailer soon after No Way Home releases just makes sense. But I'm definitely betting that we are getting it after the release of
that makes
Spider-Man
sense.
No Way Home.
Yeah.
I'm guessing probably sometime in January. Maybe a little bit later, since there were some delays and it got pushed back. But if it's done and ready to go, that means they're probably planning on putting it out soon. And from there, we'll learn a little bit more about the film and what to expect. Although it will just be a teaser. But like I mentioned, we have learned at least one of the villains that is most likely going to be in Multiverse of Madness thanks to a Lego leak. Now, disclaimer, we've had some Lego leaks be true in the past and not true in the past. But rumor has it right now that this leak is real. One of the villains for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to be Gargantos. Now, this is coming from Gargantos being on the box of a Lego set. And this is rather interesting news because at first we thought that Shumagorath was going to be
that's
one
what
of
I
the main
thought.
villains, but
Or
perhaps
Nightmare.
somebody simply saw tentacles and thought that Gargantos was actually Shumagorath. But according to the rumors and reports, it is indeed Gargantos. And this is actually rather interesting because Gargantos is associated with Namor the Submariner, who is reported and rumored to be making his MCU debut in Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people are rumored to be making cameos in Multiverse of Madness, and perhaps Namor isn't going to make his debut in Black Panther 2, but perhaps he'll make his debut in Multiverse of Madness.
That'd
if you
be
don't
interesting.
know who Gargantos is, don't
I don't
worry.
know how that relates,
though. Even if you're pretty familiar with the comics, he's only mentioned about 2 times. First in 1969's The Submariner number 13, and then again 20 years later in 1989's X Factor.
I was about to say, I'm not
number
super
4.
familiar with him. I
Gargantos
heard
is a
of him.
huge underwater sea creature that dwells on the continent of Lemuria. In Gargantos' first appearance, the Lemurian tyrant Naga sought to best Namor of Atlantis. So he did this by sending his monstrous champion Gargantos after Namor. However, that didn't really work. Namor defeated Gargantos and dethroned Naga. We then see Gargantos again related to Lemuria when the Lemurian villain Gore kidnapped Jean Grey. And to my knowledge, those are the only times we see Gargantos. But it is worth noting that both times that we see Gargantos, the X-Men are involved. And there are some pretty heavy rumors, and I have heard some things about the X-Men appearing in Multiverse of Madness. You've probably caught a few videos I've done on this. And if half the things I've heard are true, then things are about to get really, really exciting. But
there's just so much going on with this
Doctor Strange in the
movie.
Multiverse of Madness is a movie where literally anything could happen.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Fantastic Four. You could introduce
So many
Namor. You could introduce anyone, and you could find a way for it to make sense. You could keep Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and have him in Doctor Strange 2. Same thing with Andrew Garfield.
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man.
heard that
you could have
rumor.
the Scarlet Witch be a villain, an actual villain. She could be possessed by a demon god. Literally, anything is possible with this movie.
This movie should be like 3 hours
Masters
long.
of the Mystic Arts, magic, witchcraft, and then the actual multiverse on top of that. But this actually kind of complicates things and makes things rather interesting, because even if Gargantos is in the movie, he may not exactly be from our universe. Keep in mind, Multiverse of Madness is going to introduce America Chavez, and her superpowers are literally the ability to create star portals into other dimensions. She has interdimensional travel, and from what we've heard so far, she actually is not going to originally be from our universe, but will come into our universe via her powers.
I don't know too much about
Doctor
America
Strange and Wong
Chavez.
are going to run into her. After all, it is kind of their job to kind of protect their own reality, like Doctor Strange told Tony Stark in Avengers Infinity War. So other dimensional beings coming into the main MCU timeline is kind of a problem and kind of the job for the Masters of the Mystic Arts. And from what we've heard so far, when America Chavez gets to our world, she says that she was fighting some giant monster. This could possibly be Gargantos. Now, as far as why she would be fighting Gargantos in her world, who knows? We don't really know much about the movie at this point in time. There are a lot of rumors going around, and anything is really possible in this movie, like I said, but the good thing is we are going to be getting a teaser trailer for the movie relatively soon. Like I said, definitely after Spider-Man No Way Home, but hopefully not too far after that. But I want to know from you all, in a movie
2 weeks
where
or so
anything is
after.
possible, they could literally bring in the old
2-3
X-Men
weeks.
from the Fox universe into
Maybe
the
4.
MCU in this movie. What would you like to see happen? Because literally,
I want to see
anything
Hugh Jackman.
could happen, even for just a split second while they're traveling through universes. It could still
Magneto.
happen. So let me know what you'd like to see in the comments down
Xavier.
below. Don't forget to like the video, and if you want to stay up to date on all Marvel news, be sure
Patrick
to hit that
Stewart or
subscribe button
McAvoy,
and hit the
don't matter.
notification bell as well, so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. And for live updates, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. As
Deadpool.
always, thank you all so much for watching.
Woof woof. All right, man. Yeah. So apparently we have. Let's go over this sequentially. Doctor Strange trailer 2 update. Apparent trailer is already done. And it's gonna be released within maybe, I'm thinking, 2 to 4 weeks. I'm thinking enough time for Spider-Man to be out there, so all the enough time for most people to see the Spider-Man movie, and then the big leaks and stuff kind of coming out, and then people like wrapping their head around that, and then like, you thought that, and it's probably going to end on a cliffhanger, and then the teaser not the teaser, but the end credit, post credit, mid credit scene or whatever is probably going to tie into Doctor Strange 2. And so then like people are thinking and talking about it, then bam, drop the Doctor Strange 2 trailer. I think that's how it's gonna go. Villain Gargantos. Like I said, I've heard of him before, but he's a rather obscure character, even as like Cosmic Wonder. Whenever like he's only appeared mainly like 2 times, and each time he's appeared, he's mainly like a Namor type creature. Like he belongs in like underwaters and stuff, and he's very heavily X-Men related, I guess, and like anytime he's popped up, whatever, it's had to do a lot with the X-Men. And a lot of X-Men characters are rumored to be appearing in this film, so maybe. Plot details, yeah, about, I guess, more about Gargantos and why it is that he's involved in the potential maybe first appearance of Namor or X-Men characters or Fantastic Four or something. I don't know, man. This movie sounds crazy to me. I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Hopefully they make it like 3 hours or something. Like the way they talk about all the different stuff that's supposed to take place, you would think this movie needs to be like 3 hours long. Like visually, this movie sounds crazy. But anyways, y'all let me know down below in the comments, man. What are your thoughts on this? Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Leroy Says So. Same YouTube channel. There you can also send me stuff to. That being said, peace.